meters, they're all set, and they leave the stalls. Nyali Beach slightly slower, looked to have bumped the gate coming out. For all we know, is one of the early leaders. Demigod is at the rail racing in second. Raising Quinn, Saturn Moon, Gold for Africa's going around runners as well. Then came You Crack Me Up, and further back is Nyali Beach. Desert Rose is about 6 or 7 lengths off the leader. Then came Let It Snow. And racing at the back end of the field is Jam Jam as they race past the 1,300 meter mark going towards the 1,000, and out in front is For All We Know, leads the way a length and a half. Raising Quinn races in the second spot. Saturn Moon one off the fence in third. Then came Demigod at the rail. Gold for Africa's 3 out, the gold sleeves, and then came Nyali Beach down the inside. Heart Seizes between runners. You Crack Me Up is outside of that. Then came Let It Snow further back in the field. There beyond that Desert Rose, and the trailer is Jam Jam as they go down the side of the track and race towards the 700. Out in front, For All We Know, leads it only a length. Raising Quinn racing in second. Then came Demigod racing down on the rail in third. The Black and White Silks. Then came Gold for Africa. Saturn Moon is behind that. Heart Seas comes towards the outside in the blue sleeves and cap. Then comes Nyali Beach. They into the home straight past the 350, and For All We Know still in front by 2 lengths from Raising Quinn in second. Demigod's down the inside. Then Gold for Africa. Heart Seas running onto the outside with 150 to go. It's For All We Know in front by 4 lengths from Raising Quinn in second. Then came Demigod in behind that. Heart Seas, but For All We Know is well in command and goes on to win by 6. Second Raising Quinn, third Jam Jam, I think just got third ahead of Heart Seas. Gold for Africa, Raising Quinn in behind them, Saturn Moon. From the judges, here's you heard on replay. The winners in the white cap, red body down the middle under Richard Fourie. Picked up the lead 350 meters from home and just continued to find from Raising Quinn, who will run on for second. And then came Jam Jam. Heart Seas was running on towards the outside of the track, but it is For All We Know that continues to roll in the closing stages of race number 4. 6352 are the numbers that you need for race number 4.
Welcome back, Richard Fourie, Alan Greef team up with For All We Know. So well done to Mrs. Devine. Beautiful to see those colours in the winner's box again. With me is Godfrey. He's collecting the 1,500 Rand for Trompies. There's a name we often hear as well. So Godfrey, tell him very well done. Happy Easter to Trompies, courtesy of World Sports Betting. They are the ones that donate that 1,500 Rand after each race, and it really, really is appreciated. Let's go to Richard Fourie. Nice to have him back in the winner's box in these colours. Go way, way back. One of my favourites in the industry. Lovely in for Mrs. Devine as well. And what a pedigree she has got. She's a Silvana out of a Jetmaster mare, so I'm sure she'll go off to make some babies one day as well. But we were just talking off air a little bit about you being there for nothing today, you said, and you jumped easily, pinned the gates, and that's where you stayed.
I think the draw made it easy, and I think these colours were also worn by Jetmaster himself.
That's it.
So, they've got some good history, but lovely win. Cracker draw, jumped out. She was quick out, and I had the margin already, so I allowed her to roll a little bit forward and get them all stacked in behind her before getting into a Sedot's gallop, and then before the top of the straight I gave her a little squeeze, and I could hear horses coming off the bit behind me and started clicking, and I knew there's quite a bit in hand, and when I asked her for a real effort, she quickened up well.
Went clear.
Well, when I looked back, I realised the margins, like, oh no. But it was a good win. I think that last run was a cracker run. There was some really strong handicapped horses in there that were better handicapped than this horse, and obviously Night Express when she won, and she ran a length off us, and in a normal MR70 had to be a good thing today.
Well done and well ridden, well said.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Greef, Mrs. Devine and the family. Thank you, and to my sponsor, Winning Form.
There we go. Winning Form sponsored jockey Richard Fourie. They often get their mention because he's in the Wonders box so often. And he's had a couple of days break. We all read about that on social media, and he's back with the bang. Alan, well done to you. And we were just talking, Anna, about pedigree. Beautifully bred individual. This Mrs. Devine will be ecstatic.
Yeah, she's been on the phone. She's really happy, and very well done to her. Came at the end of last season. She said, do you think we can win another race or two with her? I said, yes. She said, I'd love her to win another race or two and then take her to stud. So I think we're keeping to our word, and most probably now we have to stick our necks out and say, maybe win another one. So very well done to Miss Devine. She was on the phone, super excited. You'd think after having horses like Jetmaster, but
what a horse.
exactly, even this tough horse, she's just a real racing person who loves racing and loves her horses, and glad to see that a lot of joy out of it.
Oh, she's a 3-time winner now.
Thank you.
Okay, well done to you, Alan. Alan Greef having a decent day thus far. It's still early on the day, and that 2 winners for them and 2 winners for Richard as well. Well, that's all for now, folks. We'll be back in a short while, and let's not forget that you do still have another chance to play the second jackpot, which will kick off in race 5.